welcome to today's vlog. I'm going to be filming my yard routine, so I'll take you along with me to the yard. I'll show you what I do when I get there, grooming, tacking up, etc. So I hope you enjoy it. So it's now 10 to 12 and I'm about to head up the yard, so I'll see you when we get there. Hi guys, I've just pulled up to the yard, so I'm going to get out and I'll probably poo pick first. They're on grass livery, so I don't need to worry about stables or anything. If I don't poo pick now and I ride first, then I'm not going to have the energy to poo pick later because I'm lazy. So I'm just going to grab my wheelbarrow. Then I'll get my tools, which are already down the field, and then I'll take you with me. Hi boys, how are you? Yes, do you want to come out onto the long grass? I really hope you can hear me over this wind. I'm talking as loud as I can without shouting. I've just got to the yard. The horses are pating up and down at the fence because they want me to let them on the long grass. So I think I'm going to do that for a bit just to keep them happy. So, in case any of you are wondering what happened to my fencing, because it's all over the floor, that would be Monty for you, because he doesn't like to stay in the field because he's an absolute nightmare. So my field is all done now. It doesn't take long because it's not massive. So it's all clean. Apart from the destroyed fencing. Thank you, Monty. So I've actually stripped now because it's so hot because I've done so much walking. I handmade this muck heap out of pallets because there's no muck heap up here, and I didn't like having to chuck it in the hedges every day because it will build up and I don't want them to get worms or anything. So I have to make sure I keep this muck heap thrown up because there's not a lot of room, but I can extend it with more pallets if I want to. But it's a very good way of keeping your muck heap if you don't have access to a trailer or anything. So now I've poo picked, I'm going to catch Louis in and get him ready to ride. So I've got him all tied up now. He's absolutely filthy because I've had to take his fly rug off, which normally keeps him clean because that was soaked through from the rain. So I'll de-rug him and give him a groom now. Hi guys, so I thought I'd do a quick voiceover whilst I'm grooming, just so I can give you an idea of what my grooming routine is. So I keep all my brushes in my box, and the first thing I always do is pick out his feet, just because he is a bit footsore, so I don't like him standing there with loads of stones in his feet, especially on the concrete, as he can get a little bit sore and uncomfortable, so it's not very nice for him. Second of all, I do his mane and tail, and I always use a lot of the Carde & Martin mane and tail spray just to make his mane and tail nice and silky. There isn't a lot of mane just because a lot of it's been rubbed out, so I just brush what I can. He does have a bit of a rub on his tail from his sweet itch, so I just make sure I brush through that, make sure there's no scabs or cuts or anything. And then after that I use my rubber curry comb just to get rid of all the big lumps of mud, and well, I just get rid of the majority of mud with it, so it's a lot easier to brush over afterwards. I don't really do the bottom around his feet just because he doesn't like it and he gets a bit agitated and kicky. He doesn't actually have much winter coat left because I clipped him late for his sweet itch, so I don't have to worry about rubber curry combing any of that out. Afterwards I just use my dandy or body brush just to get the last bits of mud off and give him a flick over, get off all the dust that's been raised by the rubber curry comb. So I make sure I do that all over where I can. I just leave them on his feet again. So last of all I go over him with the lamb's wool mitt and I spray the Carde & Martin mane and tail spray on it just to give him that extra bit of shine and silkiness. It just keeps his coat in good condition. He already is in good condition because I have a rug on him all year, but sometimes it can get a little bit dry, so that mane and tail spray does moisturise it a bit. So I'm now just going to give his eyes a clean with water and cotton wool as they get a bit irritated and gunky as he itches his face sometimes because of his sweet itch. So he's all clean now and he doesn't look too impressed. His feet aren't that clean because he hates me cleaning them. I think he's ticklish or something, I don't know, he just tries to kick me. So I've done the best I can with them, but there's no point upsetting him because they don't really need to be clean. Now he's all groomed, I'm just going to tack him up and get him ready to ride. I keep all his tack in this box just so it's all together. He does wear front boots, so I'll put those on as well. I have the Lemure Snug boots just because they're really breathable and flexible, but they also give protection over the tendons. So he's wearing his new Lemure Chili Numbnut today, which I actually got Christmas, but I haven't had a chance to use yet. Sadly, I don't have a half pad that matches, so we're using the blue half pad. He wears that just to make sure it's a little bit more comfortable for him. He can get really uncomfortable really easily, so I just make sure that where I can, I use comfort things like his fluffy girth as well, just to make sure he doesn't go sour. So he's all tacked up now. He is ridden bitless just because, like I said, I like to make sure they're as comfortable as possible, especially Louis, and I don't see the point of bitting them when you don't need to. He's not exactly forward, so I don't need to worry about brakes. And yeah, he just goes much happier in the hackamore. So now it's my turn to get ready to ride. Just need to put my hat and boots on, get my whip out. I do ride in spurs as well, just because he's dead to the leg, so I'd rather use a little bit of spur than to keep Pony Club kicking him. They're just the rubber flexible spurs because I've struggled to find spurs that I find comfy, and these are really flexible, so they don't really hurt him and they're comfy for me. So just before I ride, I need to put Monty back in the field, so we'll just do that quickly. So to get to my arena, we just have to hack down the road briefly, which is why I've got my reflectives on. Louis is actually an absolute nightmare to hack down, so you won't get any footage of that just because I'll probably be arguing with him the whole way, but we're on our way now and we'll see you shortly. He's actually showing me up and behaving impeccably well. I like this little hack down to the yard just because it's a good warm up. It's about 10 minutes, so we get a really nice walk in. Hi guys, we've just finished filming. We're now back on our way up to the yard. Luckily just missed the rain and it feels like it's just starting to spit, so that's good. Louis was fantastic. Harley of course rode him better than me, but we're just going to go by the fact that she's smaller, so she unbalances him less. So we've just got back to the yard, so I'm just going to untack him quickly and then we can get him back in the field. Before I pop his rug back on, I'm just going to give him a quick flick off to get all the marks and dust off of him. It's all rugged now, so he's just got to go back out to the field and then I can finish feeding them.
Hi guys, I'm here with Rihanna, being her cameraman, being in her vlog. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to check Monty over now. He's eating, just because I don't bring him in every day because he doesn't need it. Hi guys, that's the end of my yard routine. Everything at the yard is done now, so I don't need to come up till tomorrow because I only get visited once a day. It's not very exciting, but I thought I'd show you anyway, and I hope you enjoyed it.